Okay, mini lathe works good. Induction motor added, proper speed. Don't have to worry about junky electronics or junky belt. That's done. This is getting done. The drilling holes for this guy yesterday. It goes on a wood lathe, and use the wood lathe for, I don't know, because it's a lathe, I guess I use it for metal, right? Right. Okay, number 2, getting around to it. Okay, these kind of threads, okay, this is something I got a couple months ago to work with a compound dress that has the threads worn down. This is not worn down. And the bronze nut inside is worn out too. Okay. I get an under view of this. Somewhere, maybe, I don't know. Unusual nut, bronze nuts. Okay, I can make them, but maybe more simple if I take the bronze nut, okay, inside these blocks here, take it out, cut it in half, squish it together, put it back in, and ride up and down on the worn threads. I don't know. Or I'm gonna make threads, not 3/8, but 7/16 ordinary threads, coarse thread, 7/16, okay, which is bigger than this, right? Right. Ordinary thread, that is. Make shafts like this with the ordinary 7/16 thread. Okay. Then the bronze nut, I take a 7/16 tap and rethread them. That's probably the more logical thing to do. And then the 7/16 will be in there and go up and work perfect. I've seen these compounds with ordinary threads in them, not these Acme thread things, but square threads. So I can make a bunch of these. 7/16, which is oversized. The only part I have to machine is just back in here, that's no problem. Put them in, get rid of these, the ones that are worn out on the other compound, right? Thread the worn out nuts to 7/16. It should possibly work. I'll figure this out. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, so I guess these things were used in war production and they're just worn right out. I was using it one day and I couldn't move this part here anymore. So the threads were gone and just gave away. A number of them are like that, so I think I'll try my 7/16. Measure carefully and check everything and do that. That'll be cool. So this is for the wood lathe I mentioned, right? I made 2. Used the milling machine for underneath here. That'll fit on tight, and it does slide up and down. Okay, so I'll do that. And this compound. This is the original sliding up and down or sliding along the rails kind of thing. I'll come along and tighten it up. So trying to do a more improved version here and add a compound rest. Okay, right. These. One of my tricks is, well, I need one more of these. So what I did do is simply join 2 together. The same kind of head, same kind of thread. With this piece here, as you can tell, all I'm going to do is cut off the access here. Cheap and easy. Busy days, it's fun though. Number one. Let's see what else I'm doing, huh? Out on the floor. Oh, fellow's box is there for back east to a friend of mine who's... I send that out to eBay sellers as appreciation for all the work they do in shipping stuff. I know it's like shipping stuff. Time, that big radio as well, that's different, you know. Poor guy's time and lifting them. Anyway, so here is this guy. He's just finished up. Simple 1/3 horsepower induction motor. Calculate speed, rough speed for most of the stuff I do is high speed on this lathe. Why did I do that? I think I mentioned in the other video. Just the electronics in that thing there gives out. The belt gives out, it dies, you know. And but now I got this drive. Tighten these all up here, cleaned them up. All work perfect. I put these solid cast hand wheels on this guy. This is cast too. Cast iron. Throw the plastic away, which I did do. No, unfortunately, this is plastic, and I could something to get rid of it. Oh well, we'll just leave it for now. This mini lathe is bolted onto this here. I took the rubber feet off of it. Put this here instead. Put the screws back in. Because it's going to add that motor. I want this really solid base. The other base was just 4 rubber feet. It was tippy, so I want to get rid of that. So I just bolted everything down here. Ruggedize it, right? And there's the screws coming through onto that, and then actually they go right down into the wood and come up. That was a fun project. Oh no, we got a military grade mini lathe, and behind me, over there, I should say. It's a 3-jaw chuck. It's long. It inspired me to add a motor to it. Mounted on wood. You see the black motor back there? That drives that thing. To make a solid, heavy compound for the size of it. I'm getting crazy ideas. I don't leave anything on the floor here. I don't think so. Another crazy idea I'm thinking about making a super headstock out of this piece here, right? That piece. It's very heavy. It's all bearings, all steel. I have this compound. I have another one, this massive thing. They could face those two. I'll make a faceplate for this. That's what's on there now. It took some kind of a unique piece. It was free shipping. It was on eBay and it was $100 a couple of years ago. So then this one I got from eBay. I could mount that along with that and have something that eats a lot of metal. And on the back, of course, nice pulley. And underneath that is a plate. And it's about 2 inches thick plate with T-slots in it. So that would fit on there perfect. Have a motor or a other piece here I have. nice reduction unit. That kind of system. It's fun, I like it. Don't worry, Jake, your package will get there sometime. I'm sure you're gonna love it. It's heavy. A lot of cool stuff in there for you. Alright, now on the paper towels. I'm gonna put those there. Put that in there. So I got projects on every day. Here's another thing I built. For small stuff. I like machine tools. That's a year or so ago. It's an old table saw I got in the scrapyard. I put it on wheels, the motor. Made my own guide system for cutting like aluminum or brass metal. Portable. And it's all cast iron. Nummy. Pretty rusty, so I really did a clean job on it. Another blade here, I guess. This one, yeah. For a small. It's pretty cool. I'm from the scrapyard down south, 100 miles away. Gotta get down there again, so. Oh, what other thing? Here's a motor. Here's a motor. Carbon brush motor. Beautiful old thing. Got a bunch of them up to 1,200 pounds, which is also a generator as well. Westinghouse, old stuff. Yeah. So I keep busy every day. It's not electronics, it's machine tool stuff. Design my own sometimes. I go on a side road trip with cannons and stuff a little bit. Two I made or helped. I had a friend who sent me a couple of dome steel pieces. There's one cannon. The breech loader. Opens up. I got one that's really big that opens up too. It's on a hinge, as you can see. Yeah, fun stuff. So they probably handle smokeless. That's how tough I believe they are, but they have to be proof tested, you know. What to do with an old vise off a shaper? Well, use this as a vise. This one. I made this piece here. I had it cut. And some others here. So. It's a good vise. Wish I had the shapers for it, but this is only the one that I found. Good old Wilson vise. A lot of use too. From the scrapyard down there, drill press. Got a bunch of drill presses up to a real big one. Radio drill press, which is in the other room. Oh, anything else I should show off here while I'm at it? This was fun to restore. I made the faceplate for it and added all this on top of it so you could drive it. The longitudinal feed system is simply a long threaded rod with a handle. I added a handle on the back. I've used it. It works good. I know it's a little rusty, but I don't want to be too dramatic. Clean off the loose stuff. Coat the rest in Vaseline. Wow. I was determined. I made this out of solid metal here. It's about an inch thick plate. Yeah. To add the motor. Kind of a cute, funny little lathe, but this is my idea of adding drive systems. What the hell, it does work. Ah, yeah, that's, no gears broken or chipped or anything, but I think they were used quite a bit, maybe? I don't know. But I use it. I got maybe 12 of these kind of lathes scattered around over like another one up here and all that stuff. But anyway, a micro milling machine. Watchmaker's milling machine, I guess it is. Yeah, well, okay, so I've had my fun today. Got all good old ship stuff, and I found some ship stuff too. The other day I just stacked it up on that tripod thing I resurrected. This is off of Columbia. The main sonar unit, the outer rings. Well, that's from Mr. Alec in Greece. So I did email him and said hi, and we talked for a while. I come visit someday, go on vacation only to in Greece to the scrapyard. I wouldn't want to go near any resort. Truly boring for me. Just give me a good scrapyard. That's my vacation. Anyway, gotta go. It's 18 minutes already. Wow. Okay.